come around the slip road. Honestly, it just sticks. It's so good. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, this differential, boys, game changer. Yo guys, good morning and welcome back to another video. Now the other day I tried to do a POV video similar to the one you're about to watch, and guess what? The GoPro on my head, being up here, as you can imagine, pretty much only saw the roof. So I've, well, at least I think I've been a little bit smart, and I've now angled it down. So when it goes on my head, it actually looks out the window. So guys, we're going to go out, we're going to take the ST for a drive. Now the Revo Stage 2 software is done. Now the Mfactory Diff is installed and the paddle clutch has had somewhat of a chance to bed itself in. But yeah guys, we're going to take the GoPro Hero 8 and we're going to have a good time. And I'm going to show you just why I love this ST so damn much. All right, I need to start doing this anyway, because of the smoking issue I've had recently. Before we go out for a drive, let's just check that the coolant's okay, which it is. We've got no explosions anywhere. Coolant level's all right. And so is the oil. It's now on my headlight, even better. Get in there. Cheers, bro. Right, there we go. That's all clear. Right, looks like we're good to go. In the car with... honestly. Right, guys. Now guys, just before I set off, let me know in the comments if you have to turn on your ST and you worry every single time that 93,402 Karens are going to open their windows and scream at you. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you can relate to that, because cold starts in these cars are savage. Right guys, finally we are in the ST. We are ready to go. We're on a dual carriageway. The camera is actually now looking out the window. Let me just close these windows so you guys can hear what I'm saying. Camera is now looking out the window. We're in 1080p, 60 frames per second. I'm going to try and make this as nice for you guys as possible. The car is warmed up, so we've got nothing to worry about. I look like an absolute twat with the GoPro on my forehead, if you guys can see it, but that's okay guys. We're going to get a move on and show you just why this Revo Stage 2 Focus ST is so much fun. Right, let's wait for some traffic to die off and we can get a move on. Now the first thing you want to bear in mind when driving an ST is you don't do first gear pulls. It's just not worth doing the drive shafts in. So in case you wonder why I don't ever cane it in first or early second gear, then that will explain that one for you. But as you can see, there's a fair bit of traffic. You may as well run through the MPG that I'm getting at the moment. So we've got a couple of options on here on the trip computer. The outside air temperature is 67.5. Average speed I do around town, 27 miles per hour. Average fuel, 25.9. That's what we're dealing with right now. I don't know how much you guys can see, but yeah, 25.9. 241 miles till empty, but I'll tell you now that my fuel gauge is off, so is my speedo. It sits 5 miles an hour higher on the speedo than it actually is. Yeah, mileage on this car, this Focus ST1, is 86,475. All those little pops every time you change gear. So much nicer now, they're natural and they're not mapped in. Right, the Golf R's left his indicator on. I'm assuming that's because your car's too fast, young man. And just like me, you can't hear your indicators because your car's making too much noise. That's okay. We're just cruising. Golf R, my dear friend, I seem to have lost you behind a van and a transporter with some bicycles on it. Needless to say, I still should try catching you. Now guys, there is good reason why I'm going down here. We've got Lee Mill Tesco's. Now although I filled up yesterday when I tried to make my failed attempt video of the POV that we're doing right now, there's a lovely little slip road Now I just thought, guys, to put the Diff through its best paces, it's a slight, you know, it's got a slight curve on it, so obviously gripping is essential, and hopefully the Mfactory does us justice. But yeah, guys, so I'm using the custom steering wheel. It's a Momo Gotham steering wheel setup with a B&G, I think, quick release system. It's fantastic. 9 out of 10 times it's awesome. But the rest of the time you struggle to get it back on. The ball bearings aren't as reliable as you'd like, as much as my dad will sing their praises in that video that you guys have just seen recently. I apologize if you guys can't see very much. This is the first time using the GoPro. I don't know if you guys can see, but I've had to put my sun visor here on the right hand side because it takes up too much of my viewing space up here. I always run my side lights, guys, if you haven't noticed, because that's got my halos on, and the car has so much more presence on the road with the halos part of the look. So guys, I hope you're all having an amazing day today. You'll have to let me know what you've got planned. Anything in the comment section would be grateful. Now guys, if you also like cars as much as me, consider liking this video, because it makes a vast amount of difference to YouTube's ability to push my videos to more of you guys. But yeah, we're in 5th gear now, 69 mile an hour, and you'll hear an ever so slight drone. That's from the RS Centre section. It's manageable, guys. You can happily live with that. It does sound good. I think for me it's a little bit of a, it's certainly new. It's a new thing that I'm getting used to, rather, purely because I've had the pops and bangs taken out. If I would come off gear now like that, you'd hear all the crackles, whereas we don't have that now. But that's okay. It's really, really okay. Right, we've got a TT RS and a Golf GTI. To the normal distance that it would be from the steering wheel to the indicators. Now I've got used to that, but anyone that's driven my car previously has always picked up on that straight away. But guys, this car just sounds amazing. It is so perfectly set up, you know, for my liking. And I think it's really loud, but it's not loud enough to irritate all the neighbors and get that awful stereotype. But at the same time, it's enough to really complement the 5-pot engine. You know, these Volvo 5-pot turbos, they're just beautiful. Yeah, I mean, they're very popular for good reason. But what we're going to do now, guys, we'll turn around in this petrol station and we'll make a move onto the dual carriageway so you guys can see just what this car is made of. Now guys, I am bedding in the clutch as well, just so you know, so I'm not going to be going crazy. I mean, not that I would have done anyway, but yeah, I'm bedding in the RTS paddle clutch at the moment. I've also only recently had the Diff put in, so there's a lot of this I'm getting used to, but like I said, we're here to document the process, boys. I mean, honestly, this Diff is insane. Come on then. Jesus, this... Right, we're going to take a left here. As just down by Lee Mill, there's a tiny little bridge which will be good for some exhaust sounds. But obviously, guys, you're gaining everything from this car today off the back of the GoPro. So any exhaust sounds that you're hearing will be through the GoPro and not through my professional camera setup that I usually use. But we'll take it nice and easily through here. And then I'll open the window and see what this baby sounds like. Right. Usually, you've seen in previous videos, guys, my car will pop and crackle all the way down here. But that's not the case at the moment. Right, so just where that white car is pulling out there, no idea if you guys can see it. Because I'm so tall sat in this car, it's a bit of a nightmare. And my seat is so damn high. But yeah, we're just taking a right here. As you guys can see, we've got a little tunnel. But yeah, look guys, tunnels. Come around the slip road. Honestly, it just sticks. It's so good. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, this differential, boys, game changer. Absolute game changer. I've not felt it until that moment just then. Darren at BD Performance, Alan Young ST225, and Ben from BD. You guys have set this car up so well. Kudos to you. No doubt I haven't set the GoPro footage up well, but guys, I'm trying my best, all right? I'm trying my best. You guys like transparency, so I'm hoping that something like this, that's somewhat uncut, obviously the boring bits will be cut out, that, you know, you guys can see just how much fun these cars are. But no, don't worry, I'm going to slow down now and do a couple pulls in different gears, just to show you what we're dealing with. Right, guys, it seems that my GoPro turned itself off. So all that means is we're going to turn around and do it again. Let's just hope that I don't go back to the house and realise that, in fact, the GoPro didn't turn off and I just wasted fuel unnecessarily. Alright, come on then. More country lanes, more B roads, and more fun. Honestly, guys, the Diff really does propel you. It's a whole different feeling of having that traction. Really, really nice. Sorry, Cleo, we're going to have to do an overtake. I'm really sorry. We'll wait till we get some visibility, and then we're going to have to do a cheeky overtake. Are you really going to go at 30 mile an hour in a 70 or in a 60? Is this really what's going to happen? Are you really going to do this to me? Right, drop it into fourth. Come on, Diff, do your job. This flywheel's strange. I need to get used to this and find out why. As soon as you change gear, ooh, it did that in Corley's car as well, and he got a lot of abuse in the comments on TikTok for saying that he was over revving his engine. Obviously that's not the case. It literally does make a difference. As far as I'm aware, guys, when you get a performance clutch, because the flywheel's lighter than the original one, because the flywheel's lighter than the original, I'm assuming it's able to generate more revs. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, because it is something I want to know about. And then realign the old GoPro. Right, let's turn around. I've left the GoPro on the windscreen. Hopefully, if I press that as well, it's now doing its job. And yeah, we can go for a little drive, have a little chat, because previously the GoPro was on my head. So I'm not gonna lie, it feels a bit weird, and it's a lot nicer having you guys like this. At least I know you can see me then. But yeah, basically, guys, the new road that we've just been on that you've seen was built within the last sort of like 2 or 3 years. It seems like a lot of the local car scene people come here to not so much race, but you know, drive on a road with very minimal traffic and some nice corners. But yeah, you know, it just made sense to come down here and go around a few bends and just feel how the diff sticks. But there's a couple of little dips in the road here, which you have to be careful on. Yeah, the downside is, guys, as you've just seen, because there's a quarry here and a mine, a lot of these big trucks do come up here. But yeah, let's have some fun. Magnificent. Such an exceptional piece of kit. Anyone that doesn't agree and hasn't already driven a Focus ST, the reason we say these cars are so cool, it's just value for money. I paid what? let's assume 10k total, including mods. And this car is an absolute machine. I absolutely love it. I smile every single day when I drive it, and yeah, guys, ignoring all the stress of the editing and coming up with the content and just everything, this car reignites that flame, puts that smile on your face, and I really hope that's transitioned across the camera. Okay, we're 5th gear, dropping into 4th gear now, and send it. There you go, you can hear it over revving. You can really hear it picking up on the revs. I would love to know what that is in the comment section below, guys. Let me know, because I'm not a mechanic. I do the same as what you guys do. You hear about mods, you watch videos, people tell you about things, and then you make an order, you install it on your car. But in this instance, guys, I want to know why it's doing that, and really understand whether it's me, the driver, or whether it's the way that I drive is wrong for the way that the clutch is designed. I don't know. Yeah, there's options. So guys, we're gonna look into it, and hopefully I better let you know. Look how much of a I look with a GoPro on my forehead. Not cool. Not cool. Here we go, boys. See if we can actually get some bangs. I'm really not very good at this. Haha! Got him! £2 British to cross this bridge and get back into Plymouth, because that side of the bridge is Cornwall. R.E. Racy, Elsie, Robert Elsie, Richard Elsie, Rich Elsie, Rich Elsie. Well, he is rich because he's got a Jag. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Right, guys, no 1st gear pulls here, just strongly 2nd gear ones. So a Ford Focus has just pulled up right next to me, but I'm going to go into Sainsbury's now. I'm going to head over to Global Motors quickly and then hit the gym. I'll show you a brief clip at Global, may even wash the car, but for now I need to go and do a food shop, so I'm going to join you very, very shortly. Peace. Right, guys, so when I last spoke to you outside Sainsbury's car park, I then gave Luke a ring to say, look, are you at Global Motors? Because I'm going to come say hello. But instead we have Harry from Platinum Detailing. Luke and Chris have gone off on a runner, but just before I end today's video, all of his links will be in the description section below. Check out the video in the card section up here that me and him did a month or 2 ago. But look at this, it's Tommy Blake's Golf R, and this rather awesome military green M2. Oh, there's Audi as well. That's a new addition to the team here at Global. But yeah, there's a couple of awesome performance cars. Global Motors, as always, is linked in the description section, but I just didn't want to end and outro the video on the GoPro. But yeah, here we are, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you haven't already. If you want to see more POV footage just like this one, let me know in the comments or slide into my DMs on Instagram. But for now, like the video, let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.